Okay everyone, welcome back. This is a Stocky here. You're watching part 15 of my YogBox Let's Play with the latest version 1.2. The last was 14, and 14 was, just to be honest, kind of a little bit short. So what I'm looking to do here is to get all of the stuff that's good and important that I have stored here. I don't want a spider eye, but I do want that. Wouldn't mind keeping this sugarcane, because I've decided that, having done a bit of a review on some of the other things that are contained within YogBox, that I really haven't done anywhere near enough stuff. So I'm now setting out. I'm going to kill you because you're in my way, and you didn't drop any gold. That's not right. Why didn't you drop gold? About to get chased by a werewolf. Hopefully werewolves don't jump real well. And so yeah, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take this stuff. I'm going to head back to my house and I'm going to get some diamond. And once I get some diamond, I'm aiming to get 4 pieces of diamond, because once I get 4 pieces of diamond, I'm going to use 3 of them to make a pick, and then I'm going to use the final piece to make a portal that's going to take me through to, so I'm going to make a portal that's going to take me all the way through to the Twilight Forest, because I have previously known absolutely nothing about the Twilight Forest, and now that I know something about it, it looks pretty cool. So thinking that it's a pretty cool looking mod, I'm gonna go try it out to, I guess, have a bit of fun there, but also to show you guys what you can do there. So part of making that portal is you need heaps of natural things. So some examples I've seen are mushrooms and flowers and stuff like that. So it's easy to get red flowers, so I'm going to get heaps of them. Just going to try and work out how many I need. So if I dig a pit that's, where's my shovel? Shovel. The way you do it is you dig a pit that's this big, fill it with water, and then you plant everything around it. So we need 8, 9, 10, we need 12 things. I've got 11 flowers, so I'm just going to get 1 more hopefully on my way back, and then I'll have everything I need. Ooh, got enough bones I could get some wolves if I can work out where they are. Hoping I'm not wandering too aimlessly and too randomly. Pretty sure if I head south I'll get there. There's a red glowy thing that I don't remember seeing before. Okay, I think I know what this red glowy thing is. Yep, it's bad. Ooh. I have never seen a cookie creeper before. That's the elemental creepers mod at its best. That was a cookie creeper. If he had blown up next to me he would have killed me. I'm glad that he didn't. Instead he just gave me cookies. Okay, I'm doing something seriously wrong now, because I absolutely should have been there, and instead I'm not there. If only there was some way to bring out a big mini-map sort of thing. Not looking good. Coastline? Coastline's good. Certainly by now I should have seen something that resembled where I wanted to go. I can only assume I've headed in the wrong direction, and that by not correctly paying attention to where I was going I've got myself lost. That stinks. So yeah, so what I'm looking to do is use one piece of diamond to take me there, use the other 3 pieces of diamond to make a pick, use that pick to take me to a lava source or number of lava source blocks, follow the standard best practice of making a nether portal out of obsidian, get a bunch of glowstone, because redstone plus glowstone plus slime equals super awesome philosopher's stone from Equivalent Exchange. And having done a little bit of research on that, a very little, I now know that you can make some really, really cool stuff. And with an infinite cobblestone generator, you can make cobble, you can turn cobble into clay, so you basically got unlimited bricks, which is awesome. You can also turn stuff into coal, and it's just crazy. I mean, it's fantastic. You're basically going to make yourself the most awesome stuff. You don't look right. Is it possible that I got halfway through this and never actually finished it? It's looking a lot like that. I've got big gappy windows everywhere. That's okay. I have a furnace down here, and I believe I have plenty of coal in it. No, I have no coal. Never mind. Plenty of glass, so window panes, here we come. Fail. Hopefully that's the last of my fails for today. But for some reason I'm not feeling like it's going to be. Okay, panes of glass. Beautiful. Fill this in. Fill this in. Excellent. Now I just have to go around the back and dig out some of this dirt here, because it's messing up the look of my windows. Okay, so yeah, back to the crux of the matter. Need to find diamond. Diamond is critical to all of my plans. So just going to get rid of most of this stuff in here, because to be honest I don't really need very much of it. Got some meat, got some flesh. Not going to need a hoe for a while. Carry a bunch of blocks of wood. Raw chicken's not going to help me. All this millionaire currency is not going to help me. How are we doing down here? I don't like that. Much better. Don't actually have a real need for this, but just to make sure I'm not wasting valuable growing time, gonna harvest as much of this wheat as I can now before I head down. I was gonna set myself the goal of not coming back up until I find diamond, but I just have no idea how long that's gonna be. I've played some games where it was not instantaneous but not far off, where, you know, within moments of going underground and getting to the right level I was just showered in diamonds. And there's been other times where I've, you know, spent hours and hours and hours digging only to find absolutely no diamond. So I'm thinking that I'm going to take just a couple of pieces of food. So that's 2 pork chops, 2 raw meat, and 2 pieces of bread, and that should be plenty. I'm going to head back down this way, head back down to my little area where I had found all the good stuff. I think back down where I was down near my redstone, and There's some lava. It's my crafting bench. Obsidian. I really need a bucket, so you should never ever ever be down here without a bucket of water. I can hear skeletons and other creatures that I just don't want to meet unless I've got a bucket of water, so one bucket of water. Oh, look at all that obsidian. As soon as I get my diamond pick, I'm going to portal this up crazy style. One more cobble block just to make sure I don't make an arse out of this and fall in. Okay. So if you'll just bear with me for one moment, just quickly got to check something and then I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, back again. Just trying to remember where I was last time I was here. So that's lava. Got a torch here. Time to find diamond. Lots of cobble. So I've packed that wall in there with cobble, so that means I'm very likely to hit lava in the near future going this way. Dirt, dirt. Where are you, lava? I know you're in here. Okay, I'm also very unprepared at the moment, so we'll cobblestone, because as soon as I open a hole I'm gonna want to plug it. Seen that funky texture? That means they're darkening the world up on me. So how far do we count? So we go from here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, should be the 8th. Like a torch there. Okay. Dig those blocks and see what happens. Just dirt, good. What I really want to try and do is open this up into a cave or a ravine or something like that, because I'm at the perfect level to find diamond. I just once again I just need some. I don't know how far I am through, so I'll just come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not hearing any noises, not hearing any cave noises, anything like that, so I think this is going to be strip mining, which is, to actually be honest, is a bit crap. The chances of getting diamonds and things are pretty low strip mining. You certainly do it, but it's a much lower chance than if you had done it, you know, going through a cave or something like that. Piece of crap. I really can't be bothered walking up to my other bench, so you're going to have to do just there. Hey, I just know that I'm going to be digging and digging and digging and digging, because like I said, if I'm not starving I don't want to have to go back. Whoop. Or if I'm not on fire. Not how I planned it. I really hope that blocked it off. Yep, there we go, blocked it off. Okay. I will put a torch here to remind myself not to do that again. And I guess we head back and take stock of where we're up to and see what we can do. I don't want this episode to be an epic fail. I want this to be the episode where I find something really good. One, two. Okay, lava's dripping above me but not on me. That's good. Throw a torch there. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig like a crazy man. Dig like a person who's desperate to get some gold and some diamonds and isn't looking to get either of them that way. Okay. This is not working like I had planned. This is going to be my alternate plan. I'm going to run around and see what caves are around here and what stuff I can get from these caves. A little bit of lapis. I'll be honest, I don't actually know what purpose this stuff serves, other than when you have a whole bucket load of it, you can use your crafting table and make bright blue blocks. So again, I don't actually know what purpose they serve, but they look really cool when you're decorating your house, and that's about it. I was hoping that I might find somewhere around here where I could dig down a bit and go down, but really would like to know what's through that way. There's nothing through this way. Go back up this way. I can't imagine there's going to be much up here either, because I looked down this way once before and didn't see anything. I can hear a cave sound though, so that's a good thing, I guess. I wonder if it's this way. Oh, it sounds like it's to my left. There is a lot of lava over that side too. Maybe if I keep opening this up I'll find something. Not very likely based on the amount of lava around. Oh, redstone, don't want to break that. You are going to be needed to make my yeah, you're going to be needed to make my philosopher's stone. So there we go. Don't want to block off all this lava because it's providing a nice natural light source. But I definitely want to get that redstone. And wow, there's bucket tins of it. Bucket is not normally the word I would have used in that context, but trying to keep things appropriate. Wow, it just keeps going. Feeling like if I dig this now I'm pretty safe that it's not going to fall anywhere bad. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I don't know if I previously got any redstone in the last couple of episodes, but I'm definitely rolling in it now. really don't know if I put a block underneath you. Yes. Awesome. And you I'm just going to dig because I want to see if there's lava underneath. Yep. Should have planned that better, but it doesn't matter because I've already got 35. And I think for my plans I need a grand total of 4. So 35 is definitely way more than 4. So I'm going to be in a cave. Hopefully no one's going to drop down on me and ruin my day. Just got to remember there's a cave there. Ah, that's awesome. That is so much redstone. I don't actually know what I'm going to do with all that redstone now that I found it. What's the best way to get up there? If I dig out some of this ceiling, incredible set of stairs that takes me up there. That should work. So what we want to do is we want to get the staircase to that point there. So we come back one, come back another one. Awesome. Oh, even more redstone. I can hear zombies. Ah, zombie. Oh, I can see gold. Just bear with me for 1 second. I'm just going to check how long I've been recording for. Okay, I'm back. It'd be awesome if this doesn't all fall in the lava and I end up with oodles and oodles and oodles of redstone. Ah man, that's so sweet. I don't actually know what I'm going to do with all this redstone. Like I said, I had a plan for a couple of pieces of it. And I have way more than a couple of pieces of it now. But you just gotta die. I think that could be me back where I started. Just want to block this off so this disappears and I can get at that gold. Looks like there was a creeper here who met an end. Certainly wasn't at my hand. It's worth noting when I look at my inventory that I'm carrying 22 pieces of iron. That's a lot of iron. Happens to also be all of my iron. And so the problem with carrying all of your iron when you're spelunking like this is that if anything bad happens to you, you pretty much can't build a sword to come back and kill whatever it was that caused you the problems when you were down here. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful at least. No repeat experiences of what happened earlier where I was a dumbass and I fell into a hole that I just dug. Yeah. Hallelujah. Looks like I might finish this episode on a high after all. I was seriously considering having to stop this episode before I got diamond. Now I'm so glad I won't have to do that. Okay, come on, come on, come on, reach. Beautiful. I don't want to do anything dumb. Come way too far to do something dumb now. Yep. I'm even gonna torch up this whole area and explore before I start mining, just to make sure no one gives me a helpful little push in the back. There's not gonna be one spawn down there. A little bit of a sneak through up here. Not even spiders can get through now. I am as safe and prepared and ready as I'm gonna be. Time to work my way at this diamond. Please don't just be 2 pieces after all this effort. I'm thinking this is going to be just 2 pieces. Ah! Give me more diamond, damn you! Okay. I failed in that respect. You know, I am not going to the Nether, and I am not going to be making a Philosopher's Stone this episode. What is a turtle doing here? Thank you very much to the person who told me that if I just right click on a turtle, they flip on their back, and then I can just use whatever takes my fancy to beat them and knock them. But what I am going to do before this episode finishes is beat that turtle. Another turtle! There's something going crazy here in terms of underground spawning turtles. To make sure this episode isn't a complete failure though. Ooh. Another creeper guy. Gotta make sure I go the right way. Yeah, so that was another elemental creeper. That one was kind of yellow, so I don't know what a yellow elemental creeper is. But I have my bucket of water. I have my flowers. I'm just going to come over this way and grab one more flower. And then I'm going to build a portal to the Twilight Forest. And that can be the end of the episode. Because I don't actually have any plans for what I'm going to do when I get there. To be honest, I'm just going to get there to show you that I achieved something, that this hasn't been a complete waste of... I'm sure by the time this finishes, I'm just going to show that this isn't going to be a complete waste of half an hour. So I'm going to come back down here, get my flowers. Where are you, flowers? Put 1 diamond back. Lapis, gold, iron, iron. It's going to be lots and lots of wood there. Workbench, chest, glass. I think we're pretty good now. Okay, time to come over this way. Get my diggy fist out. Actually, the downside of building it there is it's going to be a bit close to my house, so I'm going to come over this way and build it just a little way away from my house. I don't have to put up with the noise, because one thing I've noticed with nether portals is they're just really loud. And really loud right next to your home isn't very fun. So what do we need now? Okay. Everybody ready? Here goes seeing if this episode's a failure. Oh, you can't be serious! After all of that... Okay, I'm gonna have to hold on for one moment. Be with you in a moment. See you soon. Okay, welcome back. I had a bit of a look, and the only thing that I can think of that I might have done wrong is I might have had some tree overhanging it, or it could be a problem with the fact that I've used all flowers. So I just thought I'd come back and chuck that in. That didn't work. So now I thought I might just go for a quick run and see if I can find something of another kind. Here we go, some yellow flowers. Yellow flower this up a bit. And if that doesn't work, I've done something wrong with my installation, and I'm going to have to try and start again with this. But here we go. Come on, Twilight Forest. Stocky needs a new place with lots of trees. Okay. Beautifully friggin' awesome. It's finally worked. Okay, so mental note, don't use all red flowers. Okay, oh, I'm just about to starve. So just before I starve, let's eat lots of rotten flesh. And a piece of pork. And then hope everybody's ready. Let's go to the Twilight Forest. I have this crazy feeling this is going to be one of those really long episodes. But the important thing is it's simulating the world, and I'm there. Unless it crashes. Nope, this is looking good. Haha! Look at that, we've got new mobs already. We've got funky looking deers. We've got you're a funky looking tree, and wow, you're big. I guess this is the purpose of this whole Twilight Forest, that it's a perpetual twilight and there's trees everywhere because it's a forest. And there's... what are you? You are a big purple portal stick. Oh, and a house. Okay, before I go too far and end up getting myself completely lost, I'm going to head back over that way to my portal that I came through. Gonna jump back into the real world. And once I'm back in the real world, I'll call an end to this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed, I guess, seeing the effort that I've gone to make this portal and to find some diamond. Still need 2 more diamond before I can start using equivalent exchange, but that is the next thing on my list to do. Thank you very much for watching. Stocky out. Bye.